Welcome, everyone. Welcome into this week's Earth Signs live readings for the week of September 18th through September 24th of 2022. So we are looking at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn today. Remember, guys, I always put timestamps in. You can just click on the description box, scroll down to the bottom, and click Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, so we're having a little bit of technical difficulty because, Mercury retrograde. So I'm pretty sure we are on the Facebook page. So as soon as you can, let me know if you can comment on the Facebook page. Do you see it? Remember, guys, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch all at the same time. So a lot going on over here. Hi, Tracy. Tracy, let me know. Are you on my Facebook page? You see it? All right, perfect. Awesome. Right before we went live, guys, I noticed that it was trying to go to like my private group instead of my Facebook page. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. So yeah, rare, that's me, 1111. Rachel, everybody's coming in. Hi, Lulu. All right, guys, are you guys dealing with Mercury retrograde? Are you having like a technology issues out the wazoo? Because I feel like that's been, I don't know, my whole weekend. And now we're starting the beginning of the week, and it's like, it could just be that it's Monday, but yeah, I'm going to go with Mercury retrograde. Yes, Rachel says, yep, sure has. Sure has. I know, right? It's just, and it's the third one too. So at least this one wasn't too difficult. It did let me change it over to the Facebook page, but it gave me some notification that said I had to wait like 10 minutes. So I just changed the time, and then we just went live when we were supposed to go live. So I don't know, loophole. All right, guys, let's jump into it because we have a lot going on. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, yesterday my sister called, but she didn't call. She screenshot her call list, and I did mine. It was so weird. Mercury retrograde. Vanessa on Facebook, hello. All right, guys, I got big news. Are you guys ready? Big news, big news. Let me scroll down so I'm at the right stuff. Really quickly, just a couple of Purple LunaRose announcements. We have merch. Merch is on sale, guys. So I do all my merch through I totally just forgot. I'm totally brain farting right now. It doesn't matter. There's links, and the shop is on my Facebook page. Sprite shirt. That's it, guys. But anyway, so they are offering free standard shipping September 13th through the 17th. So if you guys order any t-shirts, mugs, bags, all free standard shipping. So I don't know, but somebody just ordered a bag, so I feel sorry because I feel like you just missed it. But yes, guys, it's September 13th through the 17th. Free standard shipping. So on my Facebook page, you can actually see my shop and all my merch. And also on my YouTube videos, I put it in the description box. So yes, guys, there are PLR shirts out there everywhere. And thank you guys who are buying the merch. Thank you. Thank you. All right, another big news. Ready? We have 20% going off in the Etsy shop. So all readings, guys, in the Etsy shop are now 20% off, including the live 30-minute video that we all know is never really 30 minutes. But the Celtic Cross, Current Energy, Talking to Heaven, all the readings in my Etsy shop are 20% off, guys. So go over there and keep me busy. All right, I think that's it announcement wise. Hi, Miss Tina. I do have some astrology. Let's just get to it, okay? Me and Amber have already had to like touch base. Today I already talked to Diana and Sandra. I haven't seen them yet. I don't know if they're gonna make it today, but yeah, a lot going on. Like first thing this morning, guys, I swear I saw a wolf. I know everybody's like, you're crazy. You didn't see a wolf. It was a dog, or it was a coyote, or it was whatever. And I swear, I'm telling you, it was a wolf. But anyway, it's the second one, guys. The second one. So it's weird because a little bit before me and Junior got together, I would say maybe like 3 months. 3 months before me and Junior got together. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, I was on my way to work and I would get on the interstate and it was like right down, 2 miles from my house. And there's this big field that I would come across or like, goes down beside me as I was going to the interstate. And I seen this like big dog coming like across the field at the car. You know what I mean? What I thought was a big dog. To me, it looked like this big German Shepherd, and it was like running across the field. And I was wondering, I was like, is it going to meet me at the road? Like, am I going to hit this dog? You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. It just kind of turned and then like ran alongside the car. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. It just seemed majestic. You know what I'm trying to say? I was like, that's the coolest thing. And it wasn't until like it picked up speed and then crossed in front of the car. And like I never had to like let off the gas. That the thought occurred to me, this is not a dog. Swear, at first I just thought it was like a big dog. So that was a wolf. And so I was telling everyone, and this was in Katie's, right? So I was telling everyone about it, and they were like, you didn't see a wolf. You didn't see a wolf. I was like, okay, I swear, but whatever. And then this morning, I was sitting on the front porch, and we were getting ready to put Amelia on the bus. And Junior's sitting out there with me, and we're talking, and all of a sudden, like, I'm looking at him, but I see something move behind him at the neighbor's driveway, like, across the yard. And it was gray. And it was like clearly a big gray wolf. It wasn't mangy. It didn't look like it was starving to death. It wasn't a coyote. You know what I'm saying? It had long legs, not little legs. And I was like, there's a wolf. And he turned and he just kind of just got a glimpse of something gray. But then he started like walking that way, like towards the road. And me and Amelia, I told her, I was like, stay with me just in case it was a wolf, right? And I looked it up to see if they have them in Illinois, and they do. So I was like really shocked. I was like, oh my goodness. They do have gray wolves here. And so he said he watched it like go up the hill. Sister, I think, she tries to calm my nerves, and she told me like, there's some neighbors up there that got big dogs, but yeah, guys, it was a wolf. Just a lot of weird energy, right? Like just super weird. All right, so some of you have told me that you're still feeling emotional. That full moon is still up there, right? We can all see it. It's still big and bright as ever. But the peak is over, right? So at this point, we should really, our energies, our emotional energies, should be starting to come down. But many of you guys are noticing that that's actually not happening. In fact, for some of you that have been messaging me just today, it seems like the energy is kind of picking up, right? It's almost like right before the full moon, like when it peaks, like it builds up and gets to the peak, you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's still building is what it feels like. So guys, it's called a full moon hangover, and this actually happens often. I'm surprised that this is really the first time we've talked about it. But full moon hangover, powerful mood shifting energy that comes from the full moon, right, is felt for the 2-week period from the full moon until the new moon. Everything seems like emotionally turbulent, right? Like if you were on a boat, it's like the boat was rocky, it's choppy, right? And that's full moon hangover. So everyone's kind of feeling that, guys. Again, doesn't matter what type of journey you're on, everyone's kind of feeling a little bit like, hey, what's going on? And then, of course, we have Mars. Mars is still in Gemini up there causing a ruckus. And remember, Mars, masculine energy. I feel like masculine energy, a little bit of tired of like not getting their way. So just up there, clearing the path so that they could kind of get what they want is kind of what I'm getting with Mars and Gemini. And then, of course, we all know the new moon is coming. Oh, Mercury retrograde. Third one is happening also. I believe this Mercury retrograde is in Gemini also. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere today that Mercury was in Gemini also. So yeah, a lot going on up there. New moon in Libra. This is what we're going to talk about because this is what's coming, right? So new moon in Libra actually comes in on the 25th. This is the week of September 18th through the 24th. So again, you're kind of feeling like a buildup with the emotions, like it's coming to a peak. And I do feel like the peak, or like when it finally shifts, It's kind of like, you know how you get in a plane and you start going up in elevation and your ears pop. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. It's like it builds, and then it finally pops, and there's like a sense of relief, right? And I feel like that's what's going to happen with the Libra new moon for some signs, guys. I don't think it's going to be for all signs. With the fire signs, Aries in particular, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a confrontation kind of tension type of energy. But for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, I feel like it's a little bit more of a workable energy. Is this new moon still going to be very powerful? Yes. Do you still need to set like very powerful intentions with this new moon? Absolutely. But it's definitely going to feel like a forced energy. So new moons are where you set new intentions, but it's also where new energy comes in. And this is going to be new energy that you are manifesting with the full moon. You see what I'm saying? It all comes full circle, guys. So I'm kind of picking up here that whatever we're dealing with the Libra new moon, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you're very much feeling a little bit of it's forced. Like it's happening quickly. You're kind of having to play catch up, something like that type of energy. And again, it is because it's something that you've manifested, and the Libra new moon is trying to bring balance. And sometimes when balance has to be brought, it can seem very drastic, right? All right. Another thing about the Libra new moon for all signs, doesn't matter. It's very much an energy of reconciling, healing, and mending. So anyone that you could be having like I don't know, a disagreement, an argument, if you have friends, family, where you're disagreeing or upset with one another, this is really a time, this Libra new moon is really a time of mending those relationships, reconciling those relationships, healing those relationships. And the reason why is because, again, this forced energy from what you've manifested is coming in at such a rate that there's literally no room for any obstacles at this time. So that's why you're having to push all that old out and hurry up and get to the new type of energy. So definitely a time of like mending and relationships. All right, I think that's it. Jabber, jabber. All right, let me see. I got to catch up really quick. Hold on. Yes. So Amber hits it right on the head. Look, she says it was like a half a release and then a buildup, and now I'm waiting for another. Yes, it's so true. 6 planets in retrograde. So true. So true. I love that you're up there studying all the things. And guys, astrology is a tool. We should all use it. I am too, Amber. I feel like we probably will. So don't freak. Okay, so I feel like we're gonna see 911 all the way until Mars moves out of Gemini, which won't be until, remember, guys, March of 2023. And I do feel that Mars in Gemini is the reason that we keep seeing the 911. All right, guys, let's get to it. So we are going to use some oracles. I kind of took a little bit of a break from the oracles. I did earlier today. I almost forgot. Guys, I did a subscriber energy reading in our Facebook page. So those are going to be for those of you that have subscribed on my Facebook page. That reading is now available to you. You can go back and watch the replay. You just want to click on that subscriber hub, and it should be the first one that you see. We actually just did it this afternoon. It came out really, really well. I was catching up in the Etsy shop, and I noticed that there was a little bit of karmic energy, and I really don't like talking about the karmic too much because I feel like a lot of times the karmic energy gets bashing, and that's not really what we're supposed to be doing, right? It's supposed to be about unconditional love. And it's hard for some of us at this stage of our journey to have unconditional love or show unconditional love for the karmic. So we really just don't touch on it too much. But I've noticed that in my own personal readings, it's definitely coming up a lot more. I think it might, for me in my own personal journey, it might have something to do with this new moon that we have coming. But yeah, so anyway, we touched on some karmic energy in the Etsy shop, and I was like, ooh, this feels collective. Like more than one of us are experiencing it, you know what I mean? So I definitely did that live this afternoon on Facebook. So if you missed it, I know it was a surprise, guys. If you missed it, just go hit that subscriber hub, and it should be the first one that you see. I'm going to be doing a lot more of those, guys. That's the whole point of having the subscribers on Facebook. I'm going to do it whenever YouTube finally decides to let me have it. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it on YouTube too. But just when I feel like that pull, that draw to do a reading, I'm just going to go on live on our subscribers only Facebook. If you have subscribed, you should get a notification. I know Amber was able to join us and come in, so that was awesome. But yes, guys, when I feel drawn to do them, I'm just going to go do them. So we may have one a day. We may have 2 or 3 a day. We may not have any that day. I'm not sure. But yes, I'm excited to finally have like that outlet because I'm constantly feeling like, hey, you're supposed to be doing this reading, or I need you to say this thing or do this thing, you know what I'm saying? And so I know if you read tarot yourselves, and those of you that have like your own channel and stuff, you understand. So yeah, I'm really excited to finally get that started and have that outlet. All right, let's stop talking and timestamp. Have mercy, Taurus. Let's do 1630 for Taurus. I'm really interested to see what comes out for Taurus because I remember last week's pretty clearly. And remember, we're looking at this September 18th through the 24th. So this is after the Pisces full moon, and there's a little bit of a full moon hangover happening, Taurus. It doesn't mean that you've done anything. It just means that the energy is really heavy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're like out boo-hooing or crying or anything like that. It just could mean that you're feeling a little bit like out of control. See the Aries Emperor, just a little bit of, you know, the foundation isn't really firm at the moment. All right, so I have pulled the oracles back out, and I have also pulled some tarot. So let's get started. Taurus, I'm going to use the angel inspiration for energy of the week. Oh, guys, I just remembered that I did not light my candles. Redo. Oh, you know, I can't tell because I have my little moon lamp is going. That's why I can't see it. Hey, is it too dark? Let me know, guys. Is the picture too dark? Too dark? Not too bad? I just like doing them with the lights down. Like, I don't know. When it's the lights all in my face, it just doesn't seem... Just seems like they come out better when it's a little dimmer. All right, guys. Timestamp. Poor Taurus. 19 minutes even. 19 minutes even. I'm just going to jump right in, Taurus. We're looking at the week of September 18th through September 24th. Feeling a little bit of new moon. New moon hangover. No. Full moon hangover. And may feel it until the new moon arrives on the 25th. All right, energy of the week. So what I'm doing is I'm using angel inspiration to see what guidance, what angels are helping you, what guidance is here for this week. So we have compassion, and look at the two people embracing Taurus. It's definitely about having compassion for someone. It's something that they've went through. And I'm definitely remembering very quickly the reading from last week. So Archangel Zakiel is on the bottom. And I finally remember number 8, Archangel Zakiel, is about forgiveness. So there's definitely some forgiveness here. I don't feel like this is forgiveness of this person, because I feel like the person is actually new. And Taurus is forgiveness of yourself. So last week I was definitely picking up that there was like a new energy, and there was fear to express truth to the new energy. And so I feel like there's definitely some things happen where maybe Taurus, like the person has opened up to you and expressed something to you, and that has allowed you to see that like compassion can go both ways, right? Ooh, I just seen the sovereignty card. All right, Taurus. So we're going to use Queen of the Moon because we are in this full moon hangover type of energy. Let's look at challenge or obstacle. We have the void, and it is number 1. We have growth. It's number 5. And we have protection. It's number 24. All right. So resistance is on the bottom, Taurus. Hey, would you do me a favor? All right. So the void card, Taurus, is definitely an energy of like it's time to pause. It's time to start over. It's the beginning, right? Number 1, the start. But also too, I'm also getting a little bit of healing here. Like you see how she's laying naked on the earth. Definitely like being stripped away from anything old, all the past, right? I feel like that's what's happened. That's the growth. Lesson learned is supposed to help you with the challenge or obstacle. The void card, again, I'm kind of getting like you're fearful to move forward or fearful to start. It's almost like you've been at the number 1 for like a minute, and you know that it's time to like take the next step, something like that. But lesson learned is this growth. There's something about being rooted, because see how the roots are going around the earth, and see how she's laying naked on the earth. There's definitely something about like grounding, rooting yourself, and Spirit is saying you're highly, highly protected. And of course, the protection card, I always see the red cardinal. So for some of you, that could be talking about like someone maybe that a loved one who's passed. All right, let's look at the void card. So the 10 of Wands, something's over, something that's stressful, exhausting, a burden, heavy weight on your shoulders, all of that is done. And I can tell that because you're at number 1, but there's definitely like a sense of scared to put the burdens down and start over. So we have the Knight of Cups. Again, this is going to be about a relationship, and I sense that with the two people holding each other at the first card. So Knight of Cups is definitely a card that says that you are trying to get courage to tell someone like how you feel. But again, there's like this old weight on your shoulders. Let's look at the growth card. There's something here about being rooted, grounded. Page of Cups, again, forgiveness and a small offer. And the Death card. So there's definitely like an energy here, again, kind of like last week, Taurus, where that's what it was last week, was you needed to learn to forgive yourself, right? And I feel like that's a lesson learned. So you've learned that you have to forgive yourself. So now you just need to leave it in the past so that you can get the courage to take that next step. But the Death card, of course, strong Scorpio here, and it talks about a transformation. Like you're not this old person anymore. You can leave that. All right, let's look at the protection card. You could be sensing like some guidance here from passed on loved ones. I kind of picked up on that too. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like you get everything you want. But again, I sensed like some passed on loved one energy here. That's interesting. This is the card that talks about like grandparents. So it shows like everyone in the family. It shows like a husband and a wife and children. It shows like elderly parents that I always feel like are grandparents. It shows pets. You know what I'm saying? Like it shows everyone in the family. There could definitely be like someone who's passed who's helping you. And 9 of Swords is here. I don't necessarily, that's not true, Taurus. You are staying up late at night, a little stressed out about it. Like maybe it's taking some of your sleep. But there's like, you've gotten a message in your dreams that this, whatever this energy is with this person, is highly protected. I do feel like it's also possible that they're helping you manifest what you want. All right, let's do some guidance for Taurus next. And this is going to be guidance from your higher self, because I am using The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. So we're asking your higher self. So the first one comes out, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. It's like you get what you want. Unknown territory, you're exactly where you need to be. So in other words, be confident that this person that's here is supposed to be here, right? Be confident that you're ready to take that next step. And then grounding, I felt that. I said it. Go deep and explore your roots. Thank you, Spirit. There's definitely something about a passed on loved one coming out here. All right, Taurus, let's close it out with the Moonology oracles. And this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like everyone's kind of emotional because, again, we're dealing with that full moon hangover. But again, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, earth signs, very grounded, right? Can get grounded very easily compared to the other signs, right? So I feel like this is actually not an extremely turbulent emotional time for you. It could definitely still be emotional. I'm sensing some fear, not wanting to go to the next step, but doesn't necessarily mean that like you're crying or boo-hooing or anything like that. Just a little bit of nerves is what I'm feeling with the earth signs. All right, so you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, getting what you want. Luck is on your side. I love it. New moon in Sagittarius. And nothing will come of the situation. Look at this. This is the void of course moon. And look, this is no coincidence. The first card was the void. So you're overthinking. The void of course moon in the Moonology oracle means that you're overthinking something. You're making it worse than it has to be, Taurus. It's not that bad. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. Guys, share out for me. I just realized that because I was struggling with the Facebook page that I didn't get it shared out on Facebook very well. So yeah, if you want to hit that share button for me, I sure would appreciate it. All right, let me clean up really quickly. And we will jump to Virgo. It's on my page, but like I didn't share out to the groups. Probably not. I think I deleted it from the group because it was going to the wrong place. Mercury Retrograde. I still remember the first one this year, guys. I was like, oh, this Mercury Retrograde isn't so bad. Maybe they won't be so bad this year. Like, what a silly thing to say. Can you see my little moon lamp over there? Is it changing colors, or you probably can't even see it, can you? My one candle went out, honey. Did you put new candles in it? I love him so much. Amber, you must be talking. She must be talking about the live we did earlier. What is this random reading? I know, right? There's going to be so many more. I'm so tired of having to schedule them out. Thank you, honey. All right, guys, almost ready for Virgo. Let's timestamp Virgo at 30:41. All right, Virgo. So this is going to be for the week of September 18th through September 24th. Everyone dealing with a little bit of full moon hangover. And what that means is just going to be a little extra emotional from the time of the full moon until the new moon on the 25th. All right, so we are using angel inspiration, Virgo. So let's see, energy of the week for Virgo, September 18th through the 24th. Ooh, Seek Within is here. What a beautiful card. Look at the portal. There's something about that portal there. Interesting. All right, so Seek Within is pretty easy. Look at that compassion card again. Very much seeing that I'm getting like, of course, a Virgo energy, right? Going within, withdrawing, finding your answers on your own. But there's definitely something about this portal here. We just had the 9/9 portal. So that's interesting, Virgo. Let's see. All right, challenge or obstacle for Virgo with this situation. So we have assassin coming out. It shows me like you're on this hot air balloon on the top. It's like you've reached the pinnacle of something, and you're trying to see like where you're supposed to go next. That's interesting because that was a little bit of Taurus energy. It was like it's time for the next step, but there's a little bit of a fear sensation, like and not ready to move forward. Excited, see it in the future, but not quite ready to do it just yet. Lesson learned, super moon attraction. Again, this was with the Taurus energy also. So what I'm picking up for earth signs is you guys have manifested something, and it's here, right? So you have 9 and 44. All right, let's look at the outcome. The outcome is patience. So the reason that it's here, blossoming, I believe that's what I called it last week, right? Blossoming abundance for the earth signs, because I definitely felt that, right? So this is the grain corn moon, the patience card. And it talks about how you didn't live like you were in lack of something. You stayed confident that spirit had your back and that the universe was going to give you the opportunity that you were expecting, right? You were manifesting, right? And that's exactly what's happened here. All right, let's pull some tarot. I'm going to use Llewellyn this time. All right, let's look at assessing. So we have King of Pentacles, protector, provider. Virgo, this could have something to do with a job. Four of Pentacles, again, feeling like you don't have enough of something. All right, attraction. Let's see, what have you manifested? So we have the Sun and we have the Death card. Oh, okay. So it's not necessarily something you've manifested. It's actually something that's happening right now. So I know I created the spread, and I always say, guys, this is lesson learned. It's supposed to help you with a challenge or obstacle. But many times when we're having these big astrological events, which I feel like we've been having for several months now, this is actually something that's happening right now. There's quite a difference between the Sun card and then the Death card, right? And the energy I'm picking up here is you're learning that you have to stay positive. You have to keep a positive mindset in order to manifest and bring in the things that you want. All right, let's look at the patience card. Patience tells me you did this. You're doing it because that balloon says that you're fixing to get a reward. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Look at that, independence, stepping into your own, building up your worth. This is definitely about money for Virgo. Look at all the pentacles. It's definitely about struggling, like not having enough, going within to become your own resource, and then literally doing just that. Nine of Pentacles says she's built all of these pentacles. She's built this worth. Sandra, do you see Sandra was here? Hi, Sandra. Ooh, we have a Twitch. Is it Leah's Cloud? Leah's Cloud? Lia's Cloud? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Hello. All right, Virgo, definitely building up their monies is what I'm getting here. Super interesting. All right, so now we're going to do guidance for Virgo. Again, we're using Denise Lynn's Higher Self. So we're very much looking at higher self guidance, higher self asking you to focus on this energy. So we have answering the call. The time is now. So Virgo, if you're not quite here to this Nine of Pentacles at the end, this is where you've been headed all along. The Knight of Pentacles tells me that. But it's like now is the time to start being your own resource. Now is the time to step up into that King of Pentacles energy. We have protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. Again, I said that we were going to use the angel inspiration oracle because I felt like this week we're all kind of being guided by our angels, right? And then we have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. And I knew it. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Virgo, money is definitely on the way. Super interesting because my readings are normally about love, self-care, healing. Begin now is on the bottom, Virgo. Like seriously, it's time. But this is definitely strongly about money, Virgo. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. I say that these are normally for like your thoughts and emotions. I feel like you're definitely very much in your thoughts because you're building yourself up into that Nine of Pentacles energy. So definitely like planning, strategizing. There could be some fear. Again, I felt that with Taurus because it's definitely like a push to start this new thing that you've manifested, right? All right, so first one says your commitment is being tested. In other words, don't quit. A new start is coming, the new moon. So that Libra new moon can definitely be very powerful for you and show the world the real you, the full moon in Aquarius. All right, Virgo, beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly and then we will jump to Capricorn. Yeah, that was definitely money. And I feel like Virgo has been waiting quite some time for that money. Ooh, maybe Virgo used the Lionsgate portal, right? See the portal? Portal stuck out to me. Like maybe you've been waiting since the Lionsgate. Super interesting. All right, so just cleaning up. We have finished Taurus and Virgo. We have Capricorn next. Sandra, I've been, Mercury Retrograde is getting me today. We almost went live in the wrong group instead of, on my page. So I didn't share out. So if you want to share out, that would be super appreciated. But yeah, my Facebook is definitely taking a hit. Mercury. It's the Mercury. I blame it on the Mercury. All right. almost ready. It is Monday. It is true. Monday and Mercury Retrograde. Yeah, Sandra's so right. She says double whammy. You're so true. So true. Hey, Sandra, I just want to say we did do a subscriber reading for subscribers only on my Facebook page. And that one came out perfect. So, yeah, definitely felt drawn to jump on there, go live, knock the reading out, and I totally did. So if you missed it, make sure to go back and check it. You just click on that subscriber hub, and it should be that last video. We just did it this afternoon. Definitely touched on a little karmic energy. It's not my favorite thing to do, so you should have seen me. I had like all my candles going. I was burning the sage, the incense. I was like, you're not getting me today. Yeah. But it came out really, really interesting and really wow. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Oh, no worries. I was going to say, I'm going to do several of them, guys. Whenever I'm drawn, I'm just going to jump on there and knock it out. So you may not always catch them live. I know it does send out like a little notification if you are subscribed, of course. But yes, guys, just remember, I have learned how to save them. And so it'll be on our, well, you know how you go on my Facebook page, it has that little subscriber hub button. Yeah, you just click there and you should be able to see it and rewatch it. And I've also learned how to make it so that you can rewind if you come in on the live. So let's say you come in and I've already started, you're so able to just go back to the beginning. And then that way you don't have to watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm learning the buttons is what I'm trying to say. All right, Capricorn, are you ready? Let's do, he said 4202 for Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, this is for the week of September 18th through September 24th. So we're looking at the week after the Pisces full moon, but many of us are definitely feeling a little bit of a full moon hangover, which just means you're a little extra emotional from the time of the full moon until which peak the morning of the 10th until we have the new moon on the 25th. So the new moon is in Libra. I do feel like it's going to bring some balancing energy, Capricorn. I don't feel like you're necessarily like, I don't feel like the Libra new moon is as antagonizing to you as it is for, let's say, Aries. I feel like you're very grounded and you're kind of ready to find some sort of balance. Which is what the Libra new moon brings. So I am using the Angel Inspiration Oracle deck. So I do feel like we're all very much being protected and guided. It came out for Taurus. It also came out for Virgo. So yes, we're definitely surrounded by angels, guides. If you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, Capricorn, just ask for guidance. All right. So we have the friendship card coming out. Interesting. It's number 37. And I'm just going to say there's that mirror. So for some of you Capricorn, this definitely could be a time of self-reflection because the Libra new moon is asking you to heal all relationships in order to be able to move on towards what you've manifested. So it's possible that I'm talking to a Capricorn where there's an issue within, of course. And then, of course, I could be talking to a Capricorn who's on the twin journey, and there's an issue of the twin reflecting back to you. For many of you guys, I just want to say, for many of you guys on the twin journey, Capricorns, you are kind of discussing collectively, everyone's kind of discussing, the kindness card was on the bottom. Be kind to one another right now, guys. But it's like everyone on the journey is kind of discussing where the friendship goes from here, right? Like what is the next step? So that's really collective energy. But I feel like for most of you, this is definitely just about reflecting, going within, offering yourself forgiveness, giving yourself a clean slate so that when this new moon manifestation energy happens, like this new stuff that you've manifested comes in, you're ready to go with like a clean slate, right? A new person, a new life. All right, so let's use Queen of the Moon. And let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle for Capricorn with this situation? So we have the Peace coming out. Again, Capricorn, for some of you, this could just be about like issues with friendships and needing to make like healthy boundaries, because that is what the Peace card it talks about. But again, Capricorn, for some of you, this could just be about peace of mind. It's like you're struggling with having peace of mind about something. And most likely it's going to be that going within, offering yourself forgiveness within, releasing that past energy so that you can make room. There's literally no room right now for any type of obstacles because we've manifested something so powerful, Capricorn, and it's coming in at such a rate that is definitely a time to heal, reconcile, mend, so that you're able to move forward. With the friendship card, I do feel like for some of you, this can be about like people around you, but I feel like for many of you, this is actually just going within. Whether you're on the twin journey or not, it's about going within, right? Looking at yourself, reflecting at the things that you've done, how you take care of yourself, how you forgive yourself, how you offer yourself forgiveness. All right, lesson learned. We have the patience card coming back out. I do feel like you were patient. Again, I don't read reversals. I just read the energy. Earlier, this came out, I believe, for Virgo. And maybe it was Taurus. No, I don't know. They all blend together. But it definitely was an energy that it was Virgo, that they had like not lived in a lack mentality. It's like they understood that spirit had their back and they just waited for spirit to give them the opportunity. With Capricorn, I'm definitely not picking this up. I'm getting a little bit of impatience here. And I feel like the guidance is spirit saying like, I'm not just going to leave you hanging. It's coming. You just need to be patient. All right, let's look at the outcome. Outcome for Capricorn. We have action. So it's definitely going to be a time of moving. I know this action card, like normally we say action and it makes you think that you need to do something. And I'm not getting that. Look at that full moon. They're dancing. It's like all of a sudden things start moving quickly is what I'm getting there. The protection card again, see, came out for all three. All right. Let's use the Gilded Tarot. We haven't seen the Gilded Tarot in a couple weeks. All right, let's look at that Peace of Mind card. For some of you, again, I feel like you need to set healthy boundaries. But for some of you, this is about inner healing. Inner healing is going to bring you the peace of mind. See that Three of Swords? Again, inner healing. You're healing from some sort of broken heart. You're having to, again, offer some sort of forgiveness so that you're able to move forward. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, it's like it's time to get moving. It's very possible that something bends in your favor. And then, of course, that helps you gain that inner peace and heal from whatever that broken heart is, right? Whatever the broken heart is, Capricorn, for those of you that this is yourself in the mirror, it's like you feel like you've hindered yourself from something with that Wheel of Fortune. It's like you feel like you've caused yourself some sort of luck in the future or something like that. And I feel like that's what's going to heal when you offer yourself like this forgiveness for whatever delays, mistakes, whatever, right, guys? I always say, like, if we made a mistake, it was our mistake to make because it was a delayed. So whatever delay has happened here, there's a purpose, there's a reason for it. But I am getting that Jupiter energy. Some of you are definitely getting like something is going to budge. All right, let's look at the Patience card. So we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is definitely about speaking. Five of Pentacles is about abandonment and rejection. For some of you Capricorns, you're definitely like having a tug of war here with like God. Some of you are like going back and forth and are saying like, why me? Or like, why not me? Or why them and not me is kind of what I'm getting here. And Spirit's just asking you to be patient. I definitely got the message that Spirit's not going to leave you hanging. There's a purpose. There's a massive, this is a major arcana. There's a massive, massive reason for whatever delay has happened. Okay. All right. Let's look at that action card, because now I do feel like at towards the end of the week, things definitely get moving for you, Capricorn. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. It's about an important decision, and it could have something to do with traveling. That's interesting. And then we have the Seven of Wands coming back out. Seven of Wands does talk about competition, but it also says like stand your ground, be firm. All right, let's pull some guidance. And guidance, we're asking yourself, we're using Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler. And she says the Sacred Traveler, when she created the cards, the intention was your higher. Everyone has a higher self. We have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. I'm getting you're making things a little bit too complicated. Could be causing yourself a little bit of like excess stress that's not needed. Discovering truth. I got that with that King of Swords. You stand in the light of truth. Reaching your destination. I knew it. Your light is shining brightly. So this isn't necessarily a card of action. This is just saying that things are really going to start moving. I do feel like you're going to have an important decision to make, Capricorn. It's possible that you're going to have to choose something about traveling or going somewhere. Maybe some of you had made like some winter plans is kind of what I'm picking up here. And it's possible that that's going to have to change. And for some of you, stand firm. There could be a little bit of competition in whatever this new action is. I just went out to it. I said, as soon as I said, please work. All right. There we go. Are we back? Is it better? Can you hear me now? I swear, guys. Monday, Mercury Retrograde, third one of the year. Is it good? Is it back now? All right, guys. I'm sorry. That's it. We finished it out. Earth signs for the week of September 18th through the 24th. She said you'll have to go back a bit. Ooh, how long was the volume out, honey?
I didn't hear it.
Honey.
Well, the Twitch on my phone, one phone was loading, the other one's showing that it's working.
Didn't get to hear the end. All right, let's go back. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix it back up.
like 3 cards.
I know. I need someone to come hang out with me when I do the lives. So you can tell me if there's sound or not. I will literally hire somebody to come do that. That would be like amazing, right? All right. Guidance cards. Passion and pleasure. I definitely got like Capricorn was making things a little bit too difficult. Discovering truth came out with that King of Swords, where it was like you stand the light of truth, and then reaching your destination. I feel like you kind of get where you're going, but there's a little bit of competition, and you're going to have to like stand firm, stand your ground type of situation. All right, Capricorn. And then it was
So like now my Twitch is trying to like my YouTube though.
yeah, I totally already mixed them, guys. I'm not gonna be able to pull them out. You should be able to see them in the picture. I do feel like Capricorn's been waiting for something that's very difficult, but Spirit's saying, like, you know, not leaving you hanging. It's going to come in. Just be patient a little bit longer, guys. I apologize for the sound. So very frustrating. Mercury Retrograde. That's all I can say. I do feel like Capricorn, whatever it is, it comes in. All right, guys. I think I've had my fill. Thank you, Lulu. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Make sure if you guys have subscribed on my Facebook page, that you go out and check out that subscriber reading. I do feel like it had some important information, and guys, it came out perfect. No issues, whatsoever. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more of those. So make sure, if you haven't hit the subscribe button on my Facebook page, it's just like YouTube, except for Facebook jumped in before YouTube. So it's the same thing, but more readings for those who have subscribed. I'm going to be doing them randomly. You do get notifications, guys, but they will be saved so that you can go back and watch them. So yeah, if you missed today's, make sure to go back and check it out. And thank you guys, everyone, for being so patient and bearing with me as we got through the earth signs. I hope the water signs tomorrow work out a little bit better. Don't forget, guys, 20% off in the Etsy shop. Make sure to check the link out, is in the description box. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. And as always, I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.